LeBron James and his son Dom are trapped in a digitized space by a rogue AI algorithm. LeBron James has to get them home very safe by leading a squad of Bugs Bunny and his whole team to victory over the champions of the AI algorithm in a basketball match. This is a game of the Tunes against the Loons, and this is one of the highest stake games of LeBron's life. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Edmond here. Welcome to Edis Reviews, where we do reviews of action, adventure, sci-fi, and animation movies. So if this kind of content interests you, please consider subscribing. Stick around, let's get right into the video. So today is Animation Day, and we are going to be talking about Space Jam: A New Legacy. The director of this movie is Malcolm Lee, and the main character of this movie is LeBron James. Yes, his real name in life was used in this movie. So if you don't know LeBron James is an American professional basketball player who is widely considered as one of the best basketball players of all time. So if you don't know him, the first 5 minutes of this movie literally breaks down how he has been progressing from when he was still young, his passion for basketball, and where he is today. So the first 5 minutes of this movie is going to let you know a lot more about LeBron James if you didn't know about him. This movie has to be one of the greatest movie collaborations that I have possibly ever seen, because it brings forth a lot of movie characters in different movie franchises together in this movie. And the funny thing about the whole thing is they bring little aspects of their own movie into this movie. For example, another main character in this movie who features a lot of times is Bugs Bunny, and if you have been watching that animation, you know a lot more about Bugs Bunny to be this kind of character who always eats a carrot, who always does some very crazy stuff. It's like he has some kind of magic and so on and so forth. And that character and that aspect of him was also brought into this movie and merged with all the other characters. Also, like Superman, so that is also another character that was brought into this movie, and we know him from his own movie as someone who is a good person. He has super strength, he has superpowers, and he's always against the bad guys, and he always tries to fight against crime. So this aspect of Superman in his own movies was also brought into this movie, and he acted it just like that. So this is very interesting because it's something which we literally don't see a lot of times, and when you see this kind of thing, it's kind of interesting because having to see all of these other characters in different movie franchise coming together in one movie, bringing all these little aspects of their own movie and putting it all in this one movie is something that is very interesting, and it was a lot of fun to watch. There is a key lesson which we can draw from this movie, and it's that different people have different interests, and these interests are these people's passion, and this is what makes them happy. LeBron James in this movie was trying so hard to train his son Dom so that he can be as good as him in basketball. And he was thinking just about himself because he is already good in basketball, and he wanted to keep this his legacy by putting the same kind of skills in his son so that he can be as good as he is. But the flip side of it is that his son was not interested in basketball. What his son was interested in is making video games or playing video games. LeBron did not see the other side of this because that is what made his son happy, and that is where he gets his fulfillment. But LeBron just wanted him to do whatsoever he wants, and he did not want his son to pursue what actually makes him happy. This is something that happens a lot in life and in a lot of families, and this is where most parents go wrong, because we should let our children, or you should let your child, to pursue whatsoever that child wants, because that is what makes your kid happy. And the greatest thing in life is being in a space where you feel happy, you feel belong, you feel like what you're doing is actually what you have always wanted to do. So this is where LeBron James went wrong in this movie, and it's a lot of things which most parents go wrong, and it's a very big lesson which we can draw from this movie to let us know that whenever your kid tells you, or whenever you see your kid having some passion in something, instead of you trying to hush your kid down or let your kid follow your legacy or do whatsoever you have been doing, it's good to give a listening ear to that child and let the child go in for whatsoever he loves and whatsoever makes him happy. In relation to this, in this movie, LeBron James, he knows the court. he knows all the rules, he knows how to play well in the court. And when he was doing this basketball match against this AI Rhythm, he was trying, or he was letting the Looney Tunes and telling them all the rules which they have to follow. And what they were trying to do is they were trying to be as him. So they were trying to play in the court as him, and not as they would normally deal with their own way of life and so on. And this was causing them to lose. So immediately as they were trying to follow him, try to be like him, they were losing against these digitized players of the AI Rhythm. But the moment LeBron James came to this and he was like, okay, you guys should play as you guys normally do, you guys should do what you guys are good at doing, what you are best at, that is the moment which they picked up and they started winning against the AI Rhythm. So that is still a very big lesson which we are supposed to learn, and to let everyone go in for what they are good at and what makes them happy. This movie actually holds true to all of its genre, because it's an animation movie, it's a comedy, it's family, and it's sci-fi. And for the comedy part of this movie, there were a couple of characters in this movie who came out from all these other different movie franchises, and when they came together, as they were bringing in what they are good at, there was some kind of comedy and so on. And also the family aspect of this movie, just like I explained earlier, where LeBron was trying as much as possible so as to win this basketball game, so as to get back his son and also get back everyone to their normal way of life. So yeah, this family aspect also made us to see both sides of the story, because we could see LeBron James, how much of a dad he is, he loves his son, and as well as he wanted his son to succeed in life, as well as we are also seeing from the son's aspect of life, where he had what he loved, his passion, and his dad was trying to let this passion of his go down so as to elevate what he wanted for his son. So we're able to see both sides of this in the family aspect of this movie, and it was something which made us to love LeBron James as well as his son and merge the both sides as we watched the movie. There's one key thing which I got from this movie, which was close to like the ending of this movie, and it's something which I really want, or that is something which I really love a lot of parents to start doing who have not been doing it. Because at the end of this movie, when LeBron James realized that he had wronged his son by wanting him to do what he wants and not what he wanted, LeBron James apologized to his son. So he let him to know that he is very sorry for what he has been doing, and he gave his son the chance to pursue what he loved to do. So this is something that I really want a lot of parents to grab from this movie, even if they have not grabbed any other thing. At least you should grab the fact that if you have wronged your child and you know that you have actually done it, and you see your child not doing the right stuff because the child is mad at you, I mean, bring down your pride just a little bit and tell your child that you are sorry for that. And this is going to make the child to even love you more, because you are going to give that child the opportunity to do what they want, or you are going to let that child or give that child more respect for you. So this is something that I want each and every one of us to carry as a very big virtue, to apologize whenever we realize that we have done something wrong. At the end of the day, this was a very colorful movie, and it brought together all of these characters and all the color which they had from their different movies. They brought it all in this movie, as well as seeing LeBron James unite with his son and his family at the end of the day was just the exact and perfect satisfaction that I wanted from this movie. So this movie is a very big recommendation for you, and if you have watched this movie, please let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. And if you have not watched this movie, I'm going to leave a link in the description where you can go to my Telegram channel and download this movie for free. So this is all I have for you guys today. If you love what you've seen and you long to see more, please let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. And also don't forget to check out the cards to get to the previous video which I made. And also don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button. And on that note, catch you guys in the next one.